Hey guys, this is Farm Mechanic Simulator 2015. It's my first looks. So here, pretty basic layout. I believe this is by the same guys that did Car Mechanic Simulator and so on. So you got the Play tab, Profiles tab, my name, kind of deal. Settings, your graphics. Sound, pretty basic. The 3D music, I believe it does sound effects too. I've got a little story when we get into game about that. And other camera speed and in the y-axis mouse sensitivity. As you can see, I've just left them as they are. Authors tab, kind of like credits. And of course, exit. That I ain't gonna click. So hit play. You can see I played a little bit of this last night. It came out on the 1st of May. I didn't realise it was out. I've been kind of following when this was coming out, but it's out. So, I'm quite impressed by it. You see, the load time, it does take a little bit from time to time. So this is obviously in the game. I've done a few missions. So this is a simple one. That's kind of why I stopped last night. So we have to, up here, we'll repair damaged elements of the clutch. The client thinks the clutch in the vehicle is slipping. Find out what seems to be the problem. Alright, and we're going to get paid $360. So, pretty much it tells you down on the bottom, as you can see there, the WSD for movement, C for the condition. Basically, if you've looked it over or inspected it, I'm guessing in the road test it will kind of show you. Vehicle body to make that disappear. And locker, it's kind of like your inventory, part supply of all the stuff you've taken off. M brings up your work order. Space, the menu. That honestly I've not been into yet. And exit, and so on. So around the garage, looks pretty neat. Your workbench. This is where you order, so Car Mechanic Simulator, you're on a computer. This, you're on like a workshop manual. So you can see sort of tractor, new parts, used, combine harvester, new, combine harvester, used. So we do have combines in here. I've done one of them. Radio. For the most part, I'm going to leave off. Oil drain tank for the oil. Can move that around. Kind of like a Castrol. A themed banner there. More oil, logs, junk in the back. Old hay bale, straw bale, wagon. Looks like to be coal. Tires. Tires balancer machine that fixes tires. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, I feel real safe stood here. You got that for your test track. Now, something that was covered on bugging me, I was looking at the lift, looking at all the cables, like, how the hell do I lift it? Then I was kind of looking around over here, just looking around, and I saw lift. I was like, really? And, yeah. Yep. It's tucked out. All the way over here. We'll quickly go onto the tractor. So we'll just get back. And actually, now we'll do this. So graphically, it looks pretty good for this type of game. It looks good. I'll give them that. We'll get on with the actual thing in hand. So we're going to go into mode 3, that I believe is condition. So you can see everything kind of changes and get a little eye. We'll start at the top here, and instead of instantly doing it, it checks it. So when I've got gearbox issues, it's probably going to be the clutch discs or friction plates, because it's kind of somewhat mimicked friction plates instead of having just clutch discs. Or friction liner, whatever they're called. So I got this over the Car Mechanic Sim because I believe that honestly the Car Mechanic Sim's probably going to be pretty similar to what I've already played in the old Car Mechanic Simulator, so I wanted something different. I'm probably going to pick up the truck one too. So this is one of the style of tractors as well. You got two. There's one that kind of looks like a John Deere with the lights up in the grill there. And there's others that look more foreign than anything that I've ever personally seen. And the combines, they're just generics, I believe. Check the actual box out itself. The box is good, so... See? It won't let you. Why is that? Because we now need to go out, let it down, open the door, get back inside. Actually, nope. If I remember correctly, this has to come off for the steering. That off, that off. Take these 4 bolts out. See kind of some of the engine detail off to the left there too, like an air-cooled 2-cylinder. I don't know if they've got any sort of bigger tractors in here, or whether it's just smaller style like this. I believe it's just a smaller style like this, unfortunately. So we'll take all these bolts out on the gearbox and pretty much split the tractor. I was going to say split the transmission, but yeah, I guess it kind of is too. So there is, obviously this game's made by people that don't speak English normally. You can see some translation issues here and there. There's one I've seen on the Combine and that was really about it so far. Right, we'll sneak into the condition mode. Pusher plate. That's fine. Grinding clutch disc. Wouldn't that be friction plate or something? See, you can see where I'm coming from on. That's another one I've noticed. So really you're gonna have to assemble that. That's gonna need replacing anyway. My guess is the clutch discs here are done. Yep. I believe that is it. It is. So we can put that back on. And jump down. I believe you can't fix them. See, a lot of them you can go over here and buy them new, or you can repair stuff so you can obviously get more profit. No. Sorry about that, my mouse has been screwing up. I need to get a new mouse. Well, I hope it's not the game, but I think it's my mouse. So you can see there, this is all the stuff we can repair. Of course, this stuff here is off the tractor. There's no need to repair because it's not part of the job. Now, something I do find strange is we can repair a fuel filter. Usually they're a disposable item, so I kind of find that strange. I say usually. Gearbox tab. I believe it was 2 of these. Double check. Pusher plate. So I probably already had one bad pusher plate. Yeah, I must have. See, I think you can style them too, so I may do a clear out after that. So I believe I'm good. Get back underneath. So you can see it gives you the outline, so you know what goes there, so you don't need to memorize that. So yeah. New one of them. A new one of them. a new one of them. Zoom out. And the transmission. Lower the hoist, lift, whatever you call it, down and get back inside, put the stuff together inside, the steering column and steering box. And then this one, I believe, can't remember if it needed a test drive. Hopefully we can get one in that needs a test drive to show you. No. Now, the story I was going to tell you about the 3D sound, you guys may be able to hear it right now. The little squeaking. Now, for probably the first hour of me playing this last night, I kept on hearing it. Now, it's like a sign moving in the wind, it's like one of the old-fashioned water pumps. It sounded like there was something going on outside my window last night, with the squeaking. I didn't get up and looked, but I took one side of my headset off to listen. And I put that down to the 3D sound, so that works pretty well. Nice. Right, we're done inside the cab. Get onto the wheel and put the... what do they call that? Trailer now. And I believe we are done. Hit M. Yep, you see the tick. There is no drive, and you just hit stamp and signature. Repaired. It drives off, and we get a new one in. So the loading time on this, you guys know the specs of my computer. They're pretty good. It does take surprisingly a little to load in. It does surprise me in that. So we've got a slightly bigger tractor. Locate the cause of the problem. Client is reporting with a lit check battery lamp light. Find out what seems to be the problem and repair the fault. Well, the first thing I'm going to go to is obviously the battery. So I don't know if any of you know, but I am actually a fully qualified mechanic. See the way it freaked out then? That's why I'm pretty sure it could be my mouse. So this is why I kind of like these games, and I'm kind of trying not to be too critical because I like detailed stuff. Okay, and I'll come back good. We got an alternator, yep. Faulty? Yes it is. V-belt, what's that like? That's... yeah, that's good. So the alternator. There we go, that was simple. So obviously we can't just rip the alternator out, so it shows in red what needs to come up. So the V-belt. And the alternator. Now, we have 2,257. Let's go in here to see what a new alternator would cost. So you can see all the stuff you could actually get to replace. So a new alternator, where is it? Sorry, I saw it. Yep. 450. We're actually going to get paid $450. So we could buy that one and not make any profit. Or you can go over to here. Click there. Click repair for 360. Or 356. Make some small profit. Put the V-belt back in. Close up the hood. And it's another one out the door. see what we get next, and I think I shall wrap up the video and go into our inventory and sell some stuff off. So would I recommend this game? Ah, there's the John Deere. I'm actually kind of glad that came in. Replace the drum brakes so that'll be on the rear, so the rear tires are going to have to come off. And check the oil. We'll do that one on camera. Oh, changing the oil first. So I'm just going to read it to myself. If you want to read it along. So, here's the John Deere. It'd be nice if, like, I doubt you can, but mods come up to this game where you could actually branded stuff. So this did say John Deere on it. Kind of made it more realistic, and some of the signage around here, like, we know what it's probably supposed to be. That one there, I know, definitely supposed to be somewhat Castrol. So on and so forth. So what actually was the work order? Replace the drum brakes, so the rear tires. So the older ones, you could do upgrades, kind of like stuff would come off quicker, stuff would be cheaper. That's interesting the way they've done that. Take the hub out. I'm guessing these come off in one lump. Yes, they do. I don't know if we can replace them or not. Well, repair them, should I say. So the green arrow is off onto the right there. Oh, you see the green arrow in percentage? I'm not sure what that means. So that I can't really shed any light on. I do apologise for that. We'll see if we can repair them. No, we can't. So we do need to order. New. Well, I used. Yeah, see, they're kind of. They're used, so yeah, somewhat okay. But we'll go new. It's brakes. You don't screw around with brakes, and it will be. That? No, don't think it will be. See the different colour ones are. I'd guess chassis. Yep, rear drums. 1, 2. That's pretty much profit disappeared. Some jobs are like that. What? So you can see the textures on the rims, how they look all beat up and whatnot. Pretty decent. For what it is, it's pretty decent. And I think after this job we will wrap it up. So first I'm actually, as you can see, doing an oil change. Oh, I put the wrong one on, didn't I? Yep. See? I really don't want to spend the money on a mouse, but I think I may have to. Oil change, pop the hood. Lift can go up. Do the wheels actually work? Yeah, they do. That's cool. Where's the drain plug? I'm guessing just there. put it back in. Does it? It looks like it. I know it sounds silly, but sometimes they may put it straight back on for you. Seen it done in college. Something didn't get put on tight enough. I think it was the oil filter actually on a car, and oil got put in, car got started, and all the oil ended up on the floor. Yeah, that's pretty funny. It's actually my buddy that did that at college too. So check the dipstick that's here. Needless to say, nothing. Should be showing. Yep, that's good. And now oil. And it appears we have a problem. Maybe not. Well, that was interesting. Kind of locks up. Wonder if that's actually gonna have any effect. Probably not. See, the cap automatically got put back on. So as I was saying, hopefully that has no effect. Dipstick. Yeah, see, it's over. So I wonder if it would. Let's see. Probably won't, but yeah, it does. That's cool. So really, that costs you at the end, because now, whether it costs you money or not, I'm not sure, but now you need to go back under, drain all of the oil. Did it go back? Yeah, it did. Yeah, it all still come up. Come on. Yep, no oil. And now I'm going to check. See, that's cool before, that didn't matter. You can overflow it, kind of do. That is neat. That's right on the money right there. Another happy customer. So guys, I'm going to have to do some jump cuts and edits there, as I thought the game froze but it didn't, and then I got disturbed while making this video. Fun stuff. And this is the combine. Right, I will stop the video here. Like I say, there will be more gameplay footage of this, but this is just my first thoughts. I do want to address this though. This, I don't know what the real life term would be, but this is a side of the combine. This would probably be an access cover, not a tailgate. That's one of the big only things I've seen so far in this game. They call this a tailgate. Isn't like a tail on the back of an animal? Or on the back of a vehicle? And this is also the tailgate, so that needs kind of addressing. I just call it an access panel, to be honest. I don't think it would have a specific name. Engines up in there, wheels down there. Yeah. Oh, and that's definitely not been translated. Supposed to say cab. Interesting. Yeah, so you can see definitely some patches to be made. Hopefully the developers will do that, but limited probably on their English they speak. But overall I think it's definitely worth the money. I believe it cost me around $14, $15.99, something like that, maybe 16, I can't remember. But it's worth it. It's a fun game, it's something different, so I'm definitely going to be checking out the truck one at some point. So I hope you guys enjoyed the first looks video on this. For the main subscribers that are watching this on my channel, I'll probably find ways of working it into Farm Sim. 2 games at once, kind of jumping in and do some maintenance on this vehicle. So definitely Bill said in his video, One Lonely Farmer style. So guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys later. See ya.